Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your August soul session. I am Marlo, if you are new, and if you are family, welcome back, my friend, and whatnot, or whatever. And of course, if you resonate with this message, be sure to tickle the like button because, she's kinky and she's into that sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? Whatnot, or whatever. And the extended for this here video is in the description box below. You know what I'm saying, and whatnot, or whatever. So let's go ahead and jump into your cards and see what is going on for you all for the month of August. So first card out. I don't know why there was a delay there, like why I just felt like I needed to pause, maybe for a dramatic effect. I don't know. Anywho, so first card coming out of July into August, we have the Two of the Cuppies. So this could be a partnership. It could be the start of a relationship. We could even be talking about, you guys being on one accord with yourself, both of you twins, fraternizing and things of the sort, you know what I'm saying? But whatever the case, you guys are connecting either with other facets of yourself or with someone else. So, I mean, that's definitely not something to complain about there, my Geminis. Next card that we have is the Chariot, and the reverse, that's of course Cancerian energy. So if this is in reference to another person, you guys could be connecting with a Cancer, but looking at these two next to each other with our Chariot being in the reverse, I feel that there's a little bit of a stalled out energy. So we can look at this one or two ways. It's either you guys you're in a long distance relationship and you plan to see your person, and there was some issues with travel, or will be, or is, depending on when you watch this. And the first week of August, it's kind of like leaving out of July. And this is kind of aside from that. Well, no. Okay, my guys are telling me to say the other part first. I love how they interrupt me. So yes, long distance, you guys are supposed to see each other. Something happens where the trip falls through, somebody's car breaks down, or something comes up where you can't fly out, or whatever the case. The other thing is there's a potential for those of you who are in a relationship already. There's a trip you guys intended to go on in the first week of August, and the plans with that kind of being stalled out. And now, not speaking travel at all, there's some of you where you were on one accord with your person in July, but somewhere around like that last week of July, things just like, it seemed like they were moving, not necessarily fast, but like there was some forward movement with you guys. And things are kind of like stalling out. And I feel the same thing, even if this is with a project or something like career related. It's like everything seemed like, bam, this is perfect, we're on the same page, and then somehow things kind of slowed down. The next card that we have is the Two of Coins. Okay, so there's a decision that you guys feel as if you need to make. I feel deep down inside you guys already know what it is that you want to do. You're just kind of reluctant to do it because, and this is not even me talking about the travel people anymore. But I mean, I could, because it's like you're weighing your options. Are you gonna cancel the trip altogether, go without your person, things like that. But other than that, it's more or less feeling as if there's a decision that needs to be made, because I feel with this Chariot in the reverse, it's going to be very clear to you guys the first week of August that you guys aren't on the same page. And the thing that my guides are showing me, they're pushing me farther back than July. So I don't necessarily feel that this is a person that you guys like just met or something like that. This would be something, and I'm my throat. I'm saying this two different ways because the energy signature I'm picking up on, I can see how it can go into like a career thing, but I can also see how it can go into like a friendship or relationship type of thing as well. But they're pushing me back prior to July, which means that the two of you, this isn't like something new. And the sense that I'm getting from this is more or less that there was like a hiccup or like issues or problems prior to this particular time. And maybe like a conversation or something like that was had. So like your person's like, oh, I'm going to stop doing that. I'm going to pay more attention, blah, blah, blah. Or your boss is like, oh, I'm going to get back to you about, that promotion, let me just talk to management, da, 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 da. So for the entire month of July, it's like things were copacetic. You know what I'm saying? Because you're hopeful about, things moving forward. It's feeling as if things are, cool, and we're on the way to get into what it is that we want. However, in that last week of July coming into August, it's like things came to a screeching halt, and it's come to like a halt in the same way that it did prior to this, is what I'm picking up on, right? So when it comes to you guys weighing your options in this first week, it's more or less asking yourself if you're kind of like losing hope a little bit, because it's like this is the same thing that happened before. It's like, should I just give up on this, or not really knowing how to move forward? But with this being the Two of Pentacles, I feel with that, like deep down, like I was saying, you really know what to do. It's just kind of like a fear related to doing it, like to actually take action on it. Cause it's kind of like, should I wait it out a little longer? Or is this like the writing on the wall, is kind of the vibe that I get. Now, the next cards whoa, the Eight of Wands in the reverse. We have the Fountain in the reverse. Ooh. So sorry to interrupt you guys while you're listening to the show, but I wanted to tell you guys about our new partnership with BetterHelp. If you haven't heard of them, it's an online resource in which you can find your very own friendly local neighborhood therapist, no matter where you are in the world. You sign up, and within 24 hours, they match you with a therapist that's right for you. And you can talk to your counselor every week via phone or video chat. You can also text them between sessions. If you or someone you know has been considering therapy, get started today with BetterHelp. Now let's get back to the show. And we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So yeah, Gemini, what this is looking like for me coming into the second week of August, so like the week of the 15th, and that's of course the week of the 8/8 portal, as well as the full moon in Aquarius. With this Eight of Wands in the reverse, that's no movement forward, right? And with this Fountain in the reverse, this hero. So with Mountain card, it's like the card above the world. So the world isn't like the last card, but it's similar to the World card, but it's more or less speaking about spiritual union within oneself. So it's like the lessons that we learn in 3D and how that brings us back into alignment with spirit. You know what I'm saying? So the thing that it's kind of looking like for me, and we could look at this in two different ways, in the sense of, if I were to look at this just purely energetically, it's saying the same thing that the Chariot said the first week. But the vibe I'm getting from this is why this energy is showing up in minor arcanas, speaking specifically to this Eight of Wands and this Ace of Wands in the reverse, is more or less because of this Two of Pentacles energy from the first week. So that kind of says to me that it was pretty clear the first week that things stalled out. This is something that you really wanted. You feel what I'm saying? It's like you wanted, this job, promotion, you wanted this relationship to work out, you wanted this friendship to work out, like whatever this is that is this is speaking to specifically for you. However, it's like your energy is more or less being held back, and you're not able to move forward because of what this desire is, as far as this being on one accord, right? So the lesson that you guys were intended to learn, with this being above the World card in this particular deck, it's like it's a completion of a cycle. Like, you've gone around the mulberry bush so many times that it's pretty clear that the Chariot was the outcome. It was pretty clear that there wasn't going to be movement forward, because I think in some sense or another, it's almost kind of like, it's like idealizing something or someone. It's like idealizing a position, or idealizing a romantic partner, or idealizing like a friend, or projecting onto the situation what it used to be, if we're speaking in reference to people. It's like if this is a friend that's been your friend since like childhood or something, right? It's like you remember how things used to be back in the day, how y'all had so much in common, but now you're not on the same page. You're two different people. And I feel with this, whether it's job or it's people, it's like the point of all of this has been Gemini more or less moving forward. Like, that's the goal, because I feel that this played, like, the time you've spent and whatever it is that we're talking about here, it played a vital role in you learning important lessons about yourself, right? But it's almost like kind of, like I said, the writing's on the wall. That, and like I said, with the Two of Coins, it's like I feel deep down inside, y'all know that already. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of like not wanting to accept that, like not wanting to believe that that's the case. But the vibe I'm getting with this Fountain in the reverse falling under this Chariot in the reverse is it's the same cycle, and this is where we're always coming back to the 0 point. Like, it's everything always ends up back here, and it's not moving forward. And it's really because you and whatever this is, or whoever this is, you're on two different paths. It's like your life paths are going in two different directions. But with this 8 of Wands in the reverse, it's like there's an energetic block because of idealizing this and wanting this specific thing. It's preventing you from moving forward, and it's preventing you from leveling up, and preventing you from starting a new beginning, right? So it's kind of like stagnating your energy out. So it was clear the first week, but the only reason why we're still stuck the second week is because the decision hasn't been made. So in order to move forward, and we're going to look at that in the extended, because we're looking at the last part of the month, from the 15th to the 31st. We're going to be looking at that in the extended to see if you guys kind of switcheroo that around. You know what I'm saying? But it's like the writing's on the wall in the first week of August. So the thing that I would tell you guys is to just be kind of conscientious. If this is a new situation, I don't really feel this for that. This really feels to me like something that's been going on for some time, where it's like the same thing keeps happening over and over and over and over again. And this is kind of like the final curtain call in a sense. If things stall out the first week, it's kind of like, all right, like we need to go back to the drawing board, because I feel, not moving forward from this is no longer, it kind of reminds me of what I said. Who was that? I think it was like in Taurus. I said something similar to this. Like, it's very clear that something isn't in alignment with you anymore. Like, all the signs are there, but it's not necessarily, and how I'm feeling it for you guys differently is I feel that my Geminis know that it's just there's something that's holding you back. I said that with someone else too. It's like not wanting to, was that Cancer's soulmate session? I can't remember who it was, but it's feeling this energy of not wanting to hurt like another person or disappoint them, or, hurt yourself. Don't want to, give up hope. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see how it is that plays out in the extended. So my beautiful Geminis, that has been your soul session for the 1st through the 15th of August. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going over to Vimeo, Patreon, my network, YouTube members, all the places to do you guys extended. So if you're about that life, follow me on over there. But if not, I still love your freaking face. And I will see you guys sooner than later, my friends. Kiss, kiss. I know that's lame, but so am I. So kiss, kiss.